Last time on Exit Eidolon, we opened up to our heroes deep in the belly of the beast that had already been felled. We had slayed the mind flayers and now had to deal with the aftermath. Hammerfell paid out our our gladiatory mercenaries with 2 bars of adamantine each, and took his remaining 3 and submerged them in the brine pool to enchant them with some amount of magic. Unsure what is going to happen with that. They then sort of had to decide what to do next. So, they all left. Hammerfell said that he needed to leave with M to discuss family matters, to which they both left. And Silyra and Reesney walked home, while Alastair and Sinean went to go find Sinean's dad. Silyra and Reesney discussed, well, Alastair and Hammerfell's argument, as well as what to do next. Sinean and Reesney did find Sinean's dad. He was still alive, not a mind flayer, and had been enchanted to not remember the previous 2 years. They rescued him. I think they brought him home. I don't know. I kind of dipped out after that because my phone died. Alastair and Sinean decided to go bowling, in which Sinean was outraged by the price of bowling shoes. They bowled and had a good time, I think. Meanwhile, Silyra went back to her room and had a dream gifted to her by the moon deity Lukto, of which she has a mirror of his. He told her that she was a good girl and did good things, and that he reassured of a few of her beliefs while implanting some of his own. Silyra then talked to Reesney about this later. And they all met up for the in the morning. And at that point, everyone was joined together once more, where Hammerfell had some rather serious and unfortunate news that he would not be joining everyone for their further journeys, that he would be staying behind to watch over his family and deal with a lot of the familiar issues that had arisen during his absence, and that Bjorn had spoken to him, and that he needed a lot of time to craft this weapon fit for a god. Everyone seemed sort of conflicted about this, and he gave everyone letters of farewell and offers of help for the future, as well as finally giving Alastair and Reesney rings to be officially part of the Order of Embers.
Man, imagine a god commissioning you to craft something. Imagine if God came to you and was like, I need you to build the dopest treehouse.
Build this thing.
What if God says, what's your commission rate?
He did that with Noah.
He did.
That's true.
He did that with Noah. Make me the world's dopest petting zoo, and I'm going to kill everyone else.
That's like almost like an HGTV. It's like, we're gonna build a petting zoo on a boat, and it's like, what the fuck? Why would you do that?
With 2 of every animal, as you see like random birds killing all the bugs, and there's a lion mauling someone.
It's like,
this is a terrible idea.
God, this isn't gonna work.
We forgot the dinosaurs. No.
They all met up with Sinean's dad and had a few discussions of technology and his business and Sinean as a whole, and
he gave us money.
Yeah, you did give you a
he
lot
also
of
gives
money.
a fuck ton of money. That's true.
Alastair thinks these are silver coins because he doesn't know the difference.
Sinean is going to take your money if you don't.
And that's where we return to our heroes.
Sinean's going to fall down a flight of stairs.
So you all, I believe, I don't believe you have left his house yet. I believe you are currently within the Stanamp residence. The elder Stanamp still within the room, still kind of eventually like grabbing the flying around hummingbird, setting it to the ground, and giving it time to kind of wear itself out before you kind of hear like the clockwork in it kind of click to a stop, and he places it upon that same divider he picked it up from.
Oh, are we gonna
And-
find your mom?
I was worried about that too.
I mean, we said we were going to, but then we got distracted.
Your mother? Where exactly is she?
That's the problem.
Not sure.
Oh,
It's to Daddy and
I'm sold. I want to keep him now.
well, where was she last seen?
I figure here, but
His memories are 2 years old.
Right, well, I could assist you in finding her.
I mean, we can sending to her. I can scry on her.
I cannot send anything to her. Don't got that.
Well, these are things that I know I can do, and I think Hammerfell has sending.
Yes, I can.
Excuse me, we don't know where your mother is.
Yeah.
No, that's what we've been saying.
I thought she worked at the temple.
Temple.
I mean, yeah. That was
I mean, she's
a long time
obviously
ago.
not. She hasn't been here in a long time. This place has been pretty well dusted up.
Or she just sucks at cleaning.
No,
Uh,
it's not.
She was certainly the one that kept the house in order.
Oh.
If there's a way for you guys to know if she's here somewhere, might as well.
You want to try sending first, Hammerfell, and then if that doesn't work, I can scry on her?
Sure, I do require a bit of, information about her.
You got a picture of your wife?
Sonny
and
just
her
morphs into his
name?
mom.
Oh,
Oh God, what is this? What's happening? You can do that.
I-
He becomes like he becomes enveloped in like a white threads in the flash of light, and then he just it disperses and he looks like her. There's no body morph.
I don't. It kind of turns away with the yikes expression on his face.
Is it accurate?
Huh?
Well, I was asking your dad if it's accurate.
Is what accurate?
Never mind.
I believe that might do. What is her name?
Lorira Arrecto Stomach.
Can you repeat that slower and or type it?
Lorira Arrecto Stomach. Lorira Arrecto Stomach.
Wait, should we let Sanson do it? He's gonna waste like the first 7 words of sending.
Shut up, I'm writing that up now.
We know.
Another flash of light. Signing.
Rude.
So when did that happen?
When did what happen?
That. You didn't do that before.
Do what?
Look like your mom.
He looks down at himself.
You can copy other people too?
I didn't mean to if I did, but shrugs.
Insight. Ha! Yeah. Okay.
He's not lying, to be sure.
I know. Yeah, he's like, oh.
Hammerfell will step away from everyone just a few feet,
Alright.
you know, to make the phone call. And
I love
you-
how he leaves the room.
yeah, you know,
Oh.
he's polite. Because he does say his out loud. He doesn't need to, but you know, he's got 8 int. Don't worry about him. He
I'm
will
not.
send. Hello, Loira. My name is Sir Samson Hammerfell. I'm a friend of your son's. He's concerned about you. Where are you? We're in Tinklejohn.
You let out the part about her husband, like, being back.
One thing at a time.
If you didn't use all the time with an introduction.
Well, I mean, she needs to know who he is.
All
You
right.
know what? For once, it makes sense.
Weird.
If you say roll a d20, I'm kicking Francis.
No.
I think it's Lorera.
Remember where she is.
Yeah.
or find it in.
Lord
No.
Ray.
Silyra.
Interesting
I
name.
couldn't remember how to pronounce it. It had been, months, almost a year since I've done it.
You guys don't write down the pronunciation of all your backstory characters' names?
I've done that
No.
since then, but this was like the first one. So
Sometimes I look back at a name and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking when I named this person?
But you know IPA.
But
I-
you hear back.
No, I don't.
We hear back?
You said last night I could use it for pronunciations.
Wasn't I was looking at that very confused.
I asked you if you wanted me to write it down phonetically, and you were like, no, IPA is fine.
We hear what back?
I didn't take a linguistics course, Rachel.
That's why I asked if you wanted me to write it down, like, English phonetically.
Why the letters upside down?
Why can't I cast silence in real life?
You can't.
Because none of us are within range of you.
You hear back a message that says, "Oh, well. It's been a while since I've heard from him. Is he doing alright? I'm still in Meton. Moved out here since Signing's father moved in city." That's what you hear back.
Did you say Meton?
Yeah, Meton.
That's
Meton.
outside.
Oh, Signing, I have good news for you. She's alive and well, and living in Meton. Is that a familiar name to you?
Yeah, it's a neighborhood outside the city, main city.
Oh, well, that is good.
That's where I kind of grew up before we moved into the city, and then I moved out.
So do we go get her?
Signing shrugs. She's alive and well. It's fine enough.
But doesn't your
Well,
dad
she.
his wife?
The
I
father.
believe it would be beneficial to inform her of your restoration.
We look at
Well,
dad again.
Wait. Was I? I mean, she probably might not want to see me.
Why?
I mean, what? I'm. Yes?
Indicatus, is this a personal matter? You
I
don't have
am honestly unsure. There was a. My name was tied to many things, and I had not come home in a long time, so I'm not sure what may have brewed in her heart and mind over these past few years.
Do you remember how the thing contacted you in the first place?
No.
Well, perhaps this is all not your fault. In
Course
fact,
not.
I would believe that it wouldn't be. Perhaps explaining this to her, she would understand.
So should we go get her? You want to go to her?
He sighs and like sits up against the wall. I don't know.
I mean, if I'm
After-
going, you're going.
After you moved out, son, felt like things may have been heading that way anyway.
Could tell it was a long time coming.
I thought we were working things out a little bit better by the time you left, but after, it was like there was nothing to. But we still tried for a while.
Mm.
I imagine me doing all that was probably what broke the horse's back.
Well, if we go, I mean, find out where we all stand.
I have really nothing to do. Why not?
I'm not sure I can face her right now, son. I've been through a lot.
If this is a
Sure.
family matter, we
Yes, we should not
should respect
be
that.
involved in such things. Unless
Knowing
he
she's
wishes to
alright
be.
is a lot for me.
Mm-hmm.
You all are free to do what you want, but I'll probably be here tinkering like I used to. Hopefully, probably gonna have to expunge my name from a lot of what's happened.
You know, bunch of that metal down there is unique. Could probably repurpose it into something interesting.
Might they want to do an investigation first?
Who?
The city?
Well, we have yet to find like anyone of authority other than Brain Thingy and whoever controls the automatons, which we have not been made clear who that is. Confronting them could probably be useful in helping exonerate someone's name, seeing as we
Yes.
dealt with it. But
And-
also, what's weird is the automatons were assisting with the Elder Brain. Like,
Yes, so they had their tendrils in many places. They can control many people, I'm assuming.
what I'm saying is, if he was messed up the way he was, what about them? What if they're also confused? What if the city security
Well,
is
they
down?
can be restored in such a similar way.
Does Sunny
I
remember?
can do such things.
Does Sunny know the how the city was ran before he left?
Were the automatons the same when he left?
The automatons were in very early, like, beta use.
They were
when
doing like
signing.
traffic and basic traffic and nothing else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Beta automatons.
Traffic, Walmart greeters, and these such.
Not made of adamantine yet.
Then stop us from fucking them up. Pussies.
I'll do it again.
Well, I mean, we're fucking high-level player characters.
Oh,
Those things would
Goddamn right
fuck
we
up
are.
any normal person.
That's why we
Um,
should just be the cops for a few years.
One of the members of the board of directors resides in Tingodron. That is the highest. That is the highest member of government within Tingodron.
Should anyone, well, go against your story, I can corroborate it. I will stand with you.
The
I
city
know
government
the truth.
doesn't live here?
I mean, it's they appointed, but don't live there. So
Well, I mean, I have another question. How'd the brain and those things get here? It didn't just
Well-
appear. Somebody had to build that tower.
Yes. Fionn had informed me that, a nest of those things lived in Vulkna, not far off the coast from here. It would not surprise me that they, well, snuck aboard a ship or something. I'm sure they had, well, thralls working for them.
I love God position.
well, and try to do that while I don't know. What do the rest of you want to do?
Anything but stand here.
Well, we got some coins, so while you guys go and do that, maybe if you want Alastair, we can go and do something fun or something, or see if there's something to help you practice with your monies.
I have no idea how much any of this means.
It's more than a lifetime's worth, no less.
Really?
Roughly.
But it fit in such a small box.
So Sunny holds up a single gold piece. He's like, "This is about a week's labor. One of those is 10 of these, and you got 2,000 of them. Almost. So, do the math."
He's counting on his fingers.
I keep forgetting. I was meaning to return this to you. I will not make as good a use of it as you will. Here, and he will pull out of his bag the magnificent mansion and hand that to Reezy.
There's like one correct choice here.
The answer was Reezy. If you give it to anyone else, it's going to be awful.
I will not be needing it. I have, well, I have a nice home to reside here. You all will be going places unknown. I will find a way to resolve these issues here. I will make sure that your father is safe and not seen poorly by the law. He is a victim in this too. I have ways of revealing the truth, so it will not be a problem.
Cost.
And of course, I will do my best to learn any information that might help you. And if I find anything, I'll send it your way.
Well, Tinkertron is lucky indeed to have you around.
It'll be safer.
Yes, of course. Especially after we have, since we have, ruined a few of their policing units.
Oh yeah, you could say you did that, you and your family, because M was the one behind the whole plan.
Yes,
That's
she
praiseworthy.
deserves Much
Zach, if you make me
recognition.
cry right after I put my makeup on, I swear to God.
Goodbye, Silyra.
Wouldn't that be awesome? I mean,
gonna
that
kill
sounds
you.
awesome, though. Like, she had strong convictions, she stood by them, and she was right. And she saved the city.
Yes, of course. It is only because of, well, guidance and persistence that, well, we knew anything was wrong. Aside from, well, she showed us the way to go. I figured
mean-
it out fairly quickly because my mother and sister were missing.
Mm-hmm. But still.
But were it not for her, they might have suffered grim fate.
We get it, Samson. You deserve praise, too. You did amazing. As
No,
always.
that is not what I was asking for.
Em
That
is
was
a
a joke.
courageous woman indeed. And I
Absolutely.
think Tinkertown will be richer for having both of you live here.
And your mother and sister for offering to help protect the citizens when we got them out.
Of course.
The whole family's kind of outstanding, actually. Except for the one that
Yes.
stayed at home. But he didn't seem like much of a fighter in the first place, though.
Well,
Luca
all
has
sorts are needed.
his
All sorts.
strengths.
Of course. That's what I said. He's not much of a fighter, so it's not his fault. He's like a
He-
cleric, right?
Yes, he can provide powerful blessings.
And sometimes
And
someone who is
a
not a
direct
fighter can
connection
become
with
one.
Hmm?
Yes. I also have matters to resolve back home. I'll find a way to do so.
What about Silyra's
With
shadow?
James and... Yes.
That is also an issue that I seek to resolve.
You want help with that?
Will you be okay?
I will be alright. I have my family behind me after all.
Yeah,
Might
but
it
it's...
be a problem, when we are traveling?
Is
mean-
your shadow missing? I'm unsure this is dark and grim magic that I am unfamiliar with.
It hasn't hurt you yet.
Yet.
Yes, well, I will confront James and find a way to right such wrongs.
Well, if you need help, you have sending.
Of course. And should you need help from me, I am at your command. Oh, I will
Noel
help
has sending in the party.
whatever way I can.
And you want a +1?
Oh?
Uh-huh.
Do you wish to stay as well? I know Tinkertown is your home.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and you guys got your deal over there. Don't worry, I'm not gonna forget our deal or whatever, Alastair.
I'm
You guys are really
sorry.
just gonna leave Silyra as the only original, not even original member of the party.
Oh no.
It's like, we just wanted to drop off a body. Now all my friends are gone.
Ended up dropping off three
Thank you, Zach.
people. Not,
I know.
They're not dead. They're fine.
They better not die.
It's the party of Theseus.
That's what I'm saying!
I mean,
We ship of Theseus this entire party.
I ain't sold on the idea.
Well, having you here to show me the ropes of how this whole place works would be quite helpful. Your father seems like quite the nice man, and I would be interested in meeting your mother.
Of course. But what do you two think? Should I stay? You want me around? Oh,
You have
I'd like
a
to not
great
have
help
anyone
to us,
else
Sign-In.
stay.
sure. Just keep in touch if you need extra hands, Samson.
Yes, of course, I will.
But I'll stick around then.
Oh dear.
Stoneham Senior,
He must be exhausted.
Yes.
I think. But yeah, let's go look around town, I guess.
Is it alright for us to leave him here alone?
I mean, it's his house.
Still,
I believe that
he has
he
been
needs
through
some
quite a
rest.
lot.
Do not worry, I will watch over him. I will make sure that, well, he is safe and well.
Sure.
You have my word on that. Pat Sandy on the shoulder.
Then he shall be safe indeed.
Well, I believe that this is where I shall take my leave.
Of course.
It has been wonderful traveling with you all. and I hope to do it again someday.
I am truly grateful to have met you, Sir Hammerfell.
As am I towards you.
We're doing great, Silyra.
We're doing great. He will give
Man, I
everyone.
started crying.
He'll give everyone a hug. Before summoning Francis. Mounting up.
Is Hammerfell leaving?
Yeah.
Alastair will thaumaturgy. I'm gonna miss you, magical pony.
He'll miss you too, Alastair.
He didn't call him a horse!
I will miss Francis too. Well, you need to say goodbye to the horse as well.
That horse can talk. We did one time. He didn't like it, but he can talk.
What?
You know, was she there for that? Does she remember that?
Yes.
What?
I think she was. When Alastair clarified that Francis, he talked to Francis for a moment. He's smart enough to speak telepathically.
Oh. Still.
Silyra, if Francis could talk, you'd speak horse by now. Come on.
And I am rather disappointed that I can't, so...
Just learn to do this and it'll punk in his head. Then you can talk to anyone. For the most part. Oh, he's not going to fly and get any more violations.
He
Terrible.
starts flying, immediately gets pulled over.
He's going to have so many parking and fucking flying tickets.
This might be the best time to do it.
It's just
we
a
have-
gold.
Broken half their guard force.
So what are we going to do now?
We have a task ahead of us.
Are we leaving now?
No. But
Then what are
I would like to set about preparing.
Reasoning? Signing in?
We can look around town, gather supplies before we head on out, perhaps.
Where are we
A good
going
idea.
when we leave?
Athendel?
Sonny just kind of like
Unless
at
there
it,
are
Silyra.
any objections.
Well, no, because like last time I checked, we didn't like. It's not here where we are,
Athendel is not here where we are.
and we didn't like get here by boat or like cart. So unless you have another circle somewhere, how are we getting back? I mean, we know where there's a circle we can go to, but you saw how that played out.
I can make a circle.
Are we going straight back to your home? Was that decided to like not be a smart idea?
there is the one that was in that town I was in, where you guys found me.
Well, yes, that's what I'm referring to. Is this is part of preparing? Is you're in charge, Silyra. Wherever you go, I'll follow.
Same here. Sonny just like waves the cigar in the direction like yeah.
You don't get a choice.
He gets a choice. Of course he gets a choice. I am not going to drag anyone who doesn't want to be dragged into a possible civil war.
Oh, this isn't about your problem.
What?
Huh?
Never mind.
Reason just kind of chuckles.
Other people have things going on, Silyra.
I was under the impression that the subject was Athendel.
Well, it is. I was just saying he doesn't get a choice to follow us either way.
Sonny just kind of rolls his eyes.
He does get a choice.
Stop being a princess. Be the girl who stole shit.
I'm not proud of that, Alastair.
But you're wearing it. And it looks good on you.
Thank you.
Oh, come on. It's okay to be a little bad.
No, is the word bad in itself sort of an antonym of okay? Although
Thank
okay
God I
is,
learned
is
that
a
patience.
Speaking of vernacular, there's no need for me to go into that right now. Perhaps we should let Indicatus rest and continue planning back at the inn.
Oh,
How large is the city? Wait, where does he live?
It's on the map.
Should
Stoneham
really
residence.
zoom out on the map.
All right, I'm not trying to zoom in to read the tiny text. It's the red dot, right?
Mhm.
I think. Okay, cool. So,
Trying to find it. Oh, there it is.
okay, so actually, it's a pretty big radius. Cool. Alastair is going to summon his cat,
All right.
and he's going to set Storm on the sleeping Indicatus.
An excellent god.
I can see through his eyes.
Oh.
That's how I use the monkeys.
I
like
didn't
a mile or
realize
so.
that you had made him a familiar.
Mm-hmm. That's why I can do this. And he'll, like, vanish in a little, like, spout of confetti. And then reappear in his arms.
Oh.
Ta-da! Magic cat.
The best sort of cat.
reason he does like a little bit of a clap.
I mean, he was already a magic cat. I don't know if you're a boy or a girl. Have you figured that out yet? He once again flips the cat over. What you got?
Abby Cat is looking confused as I make a meow. She's like, what are you saying? Stop that.
I just remember that Alastair rolled nature and failed the last time.
Are you seeing another cat?
Anyway, he'll put the cat back on Indicatus.
Let's go back to the inn.
Why? It's boring.
Is there somewhere more exciting you would like to plan?
Have you heard of bowling?
Oh god.
Isaac, have I heard of bowling? I feel like that's a...
Probably not.
Bowling?
Yeah, it's the thing we did last night where we stole the shoes from.
You stole shoes from
It's a long story. Don't talk about it.
bowling.
I stepped away for a split second. What did she say?
She's confused.
About the
What's
bowling or
bowling?
the theft?
Both?
Oh.
Why were you stealing shoes?
Damn near expensive anyway. Let's
The
keep going.
Sinian spent, like, a lot of gold on them. And you spend money to buy things. So I
So then
took
it's
what we
not
paid
stealing.
for.
Two gold pieces to rent a shoe. A
2
shoe.
gold pieces per
Not even a
shoe.
pair. A shoe. Steiny's like Steiny's like storming off. Thinking about it. So mad.
Stop smoking, it's bad for you.
And
At
he
this
just like
point-
takes a big drag as you say that and just like huffs it in your direction and keeps walking.
Bitch.
Silyra, and everyone around Silyra, you all watch as a small floating chest appears next to you, Silyra. And you know that inside there are currently 4 addressed letters within.
Golden Speedy Courier. Let's go.
Actually, there's 5.
I'm sorry, this seems evil.
From Hammerfell?
Or fun.
Do I know?
Don't you know who it's
this is
from as well?
Maybe.
Yeah. Whom this is from?
The time it just comes.
Silyra, I will drop kick you in the throat.
He'll punch you in the calf.
You do not know where it's from.
Oh,
I
but you know what's inside. So
Mhm, yes, it's 5 letters.
don't know.
I
this
hope
is...
they're trapped.
it would tell
You-
you if
you
it
would
was
know.
trapped. Because it would be like, oh, there's 5 letters in here and 3 traps.
Wait, does the person that's not receiving it know that?
But
Yes.
either way,
Oh.
You know the exact contents of the
It
thing
isn't
that's been
trapped.
sent. And you can choose to not open it.
Well, no, I was saying, does the person not receiving it know that?
either way, this is how
Yeah.
it's presented, Silyra.
So only Silyra knows.
It isn't
what's inside.
trapped. I
That's
know
boring.
this spell.
Well,
Well,
what
I'm
is
afraid
inside?
we can't have it both ways, Alastair. She will open it and take out the letters. Who are they addressed to? Just us?
They don't really have a name on each of them. There's just 5 like exact copies, sealed with a stamp with a large, very beautifully like filigreed L in a purple coloration upon the stamp.
Is this recognizable?
Or sealed, sorry, not stamped.
I open one of the letters.
Did
I
your moon
like-
god send you letters?
You open one of the letters slowly. It reveals this very purple textured piece of parchment. And as you open up within, you read the following. Good day, Order of Embers. It has come to my attention that your group's interests may currently align with my own. You are cordially and openly invited to a dinner at my manor within Marianopolis, where we may discuss terms of a possible alliance. May our shared hatred be fruitful. Queen Donna Luidfan.
Yay, more royal crimes! You look shocked, Silyra. Is this good or bad?
Unexpected. First of all, I don't believe it's a crime to be invited for dinner. I just
It
had...
said shared hatred.
Well, I have not met her yet, but
No, I say
we... Athendel has... Well, my father has never been terribly friendly with Queen Luidfan.
Wait, does that mean
Marianopolis, sorry.
does that mean someone else knows we're about to try to throw a coup on your father?
It's something mentioned, obviously, all the time, so why not?
That's true.
She may not know of our exact plans, but
Yeah, but addresses us as a unit.
Oh, I will say that there is also the inscription of
Circle.
teleportation circle upon it.
Oh, look
Ah,
at this. Queenie has our number. Look at that.
we're gonna lose the fucking Gungan Tarot.
Sign in. Sign in. Sign in.
Sign doesn't say that.
It's like, it's just a fucking card. Leave it with your dad.
Fine.
Alastair, you probably know this. You've spent a great deal of time among nobles, but just for the record, it might be best to address her as Queen Luidfan and not Queenie. You probably already know. Just wanted to make sure.
Well, yeah, I addressed you as, your title when I met you. I'm aware. Thank you. So much faith in me. I'm joking. You're stressed for a reason. Are you okay?
I had not expected to be meeting her.
Hey, allies are allies. You know what's great to have during a coup? Another country.
Thinking back on the biographies I've read of her,
Even if she's a terrible person, she's on our side terrible person. Or maybe she's great and your dad's the asshole. I don't know. You haven't really told me what he's done.
What time is it?
I believe you all had woken up, had breakfast, and then came here, so pretty early in the morning.
Where is the weapon shop?
Oh, yeah, we can go to the Angel and Demons.
Where's the Angle and Devils?
It's a little bit across town from here.
I want to buy more sharp things.
all right. I may have some purchases to make as well. Do we have clothes that are appropriate for, like, dinner with a queen?
Signing does.
All of us can disguise self at will. What's your problem, princess?
Signing can't disguise self at
So
will.
can she.
He can alter self at will.
That was the joke. Does she still have that invocation? Because she's done it before.
I don't feel it's appropriate to simply cast a glamour on myself.
That's what it's for.
And if it is dispelled,
Then you cast it again. Isn't it the same thing as mine? Doesn't cost you any energy, does it?
it's not appropriate, Alastair.
What's not appropriate? You're a magical princess. You should be doing magical princess shit.
It looks lazy, as if I can't be bothered to dress appropriately.
So you use advanced magical techniques, and that's considered lazy.
Yes. Believe me, I have had this discussion.
Well, I don't know. I'm always dressed to impress. I don't understand. He's always got a tie and stuff on. I don't know.
Well, I would like to have something more formal than this.
Does that mean we can dress up Reasoning and Signing in too?
If
I
they
got my own
wish.
outfit. What are you on about?
Something nicer.
I got one.
It would be
Breathe.
a good idea.
I mean, I'm comfortable in this.
Are you
Yeah, but-
opposed to different clothing?
Reese just like a turtle receding into his shell. He slowly recedes into his cloak.
Alistair's going to try to telepathically speak to Reasoning, but I assume it doesn't work anymore. I thought telepathy fell under.
Just reading
other
thought.
versions
It
of stuff.
says any effect that would sense emotion, read thoughts, divination spells, and the charmed condition.
So it does specify it.
Yes.
thought we
So
couldn't even
telepathy still
block-
works.
Like, you blocked me out too? Like, I get why she does. She's scared of everything. You too?
She had
But
the
you can
amulet
speak to
before they
reason.
met.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Clearly, she's scared of shit.
There's a
I
gift from
met her
Simon.
scared of shit.
Silyra is scared of a lot of things.
She should
But
be.
yeah.
She's a princess who's getting almost murdered.
You can talk to Reasoning.
You can't. You can't look like a court magician all the time. No offense.
Reasoning just sends a picture of like a.
The Alistair will out loud go. You too.
Reasoning just like blips back.
Can we? Can we magically make you not look like a wizard hobo?
I will just get something.
No, I mean, like, can't we just get like a nicer version of what you wear? I mean, court magicians are a thing.
Maybe.
Yeah, Alistair said what he said, Isaac. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Silyra was like, that's not nice.
Alistair was hoping she'd agree because he meant it literally. He's like low-key a hobo who pretends to be a wizard. Hobo wizard.
Anyway,
we can go buy a suit or something.
we can
No,
find
I mean-
something that you're comfortable with.
Yeah, like, we could just find we can make a nicer version of what you're wearing already. Just get it nicer. I mean, the material speaks a lot when it comes to high class.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know etiquette, Silyra. I just don't use it because I'm a disaster.
Damn right.
Well, you know it, and you are capable of using it. You just choose not to, so I would not say that's entirely a disaster.
No, that's why we're relying on you. You're like the smart, like, know-how one.
I did not expect to be using
Well.
fashion knowledge here.
Let's go then.
We will go look.
Woo! Sharp things and pants.
Sharp clothes and sharp weapons.
Indeed.
I'm gonna look sharp while I buy sharp shit. Woo!
Steinin still has his funny dark suit outfit from when Brandy
Yeah.
got them suits and stuff.
Oh, the twinks in a tot!
It's like an all black suit with like it still has the funny twin tails at the back.
Nice. All right. So
Fine
heading over
outfit.
to Angels and Demons.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do, 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 do.
You arrive at the store. Once again, able to see within. You can see the individual that you met previously, the half tiefling, half ASMR woman who introduces herself as Empress. Today, currently wearing what appears to be. Previously, she was dressed in a rather large dress. Now she seems to be wearing a vest and a white shirt and tie. along
Get a
with
girl who
some
does
slack
both.
and she is currently within the shop, sitting behind the counter, appearing to be working on an enchantment as you approach. But you make it into the store. You can see many of the previous items that previously occupied these walls have been removed. It seems as though there's a lot of traffic that comes through here and seems to wipe the store out. But she's able to compensate somehow with now a new list of magical items that are available for sale that you can see underneath Angels and Devils, should you like. And if you're looking for other things, she is there. As you enter the store, she says, "Well, hello. Oh, you're back. It's been a few days. How was all of everything I sold you last time?"
There's a scythe on the wall.
"That's a sickle, friend.
Little scythe on the wall.
It can become a big scythe.
And a harp.
That's a bow.
That's clearly a harp and a bow.
Yes.
Harp bow.
Done
But
well
yes,
enough.
feel free to
How
look
much-
around as you wish."
How much does the harp cost?
The harp will run you 25,000 gold pieces.
I don't know how much that is.
It's 2,500 of these. And he'll hold up a platinum piece. Reesney will go. He'll get. He'll grab a couple of the things.
Oh, will you?
He'll get the tubes, the candles, and the gem of seeing.
Wow, very nice.
So for 8,650 minus, or no, that is 10.
Big spender today. Lucky to have you in.
Does someone have 10 of these to spare? He holds up a platinum piece.
I mean, yeah. Yes. Sorry, wrong voice. He'll give you 10 of them.
Yeah. He'll then hand her 2,500 platinum.
2,500 platinum.
So 25,000 gold.
She will
Big
kind
spender
of
indeed.
make like a shocked expression. Well,
I want the
someone
I
like
want
you
the
here
harp.
in the morning. Feel free. She quickly pockets the money. Kind of does like a little bit of a magic trick where it like disappears as she goes up and gets the harp for you and hands it to you.
Reesney will show Alastair the funny cloak that's on the wall, the one that billows. Do you want this one?
How much is it?
It is not very much. I can get it for you.
Yes.
You will also buy the cloak of billowing for Alastair.
All right. What was the other thing? Did you buy the candles?
He bought the tubes, the candles, the gem of seeing, and the billowing cloak.
All right, thank you.
And looking around, Signian will
There's a price list right here.
yes. Seeing the shadow cloak, he'll look it over and just see the price tag and wince a little on the inside.
It'll look so good on you, though.
Yeah.
Because you're so good at getting beat up.
Shut up. Yeah, he is going to get the shadow.
The shadow ward.
Yeah.
You hand over the money.
Yep. All fucking 2,230 of them.
You all are really making my day. This is quite a wonderful, quite a lot of money and more than I've seen.
Wealth of places in need currently.
Alastair, sign in, be nice.
Do you sell foci of sorts?
I sell, yes, as simple focuses. If you want something more complex than that, it's going to take me a while to complete.
Damn.
But I can. Do you all see that incredible feat of technology and magic there upon the wall? That thing shoots light that hurts people.
We already have that.
So Sunny's like, yeah, so does this. In a flash of light, he'll just spin the revolver around his finger.
She'll make eyes at it and kind of like, narrow her eyes slightly before shaking her head. Anything else I can get you all?
It'll disappear in a flash of light. Let's see. We got anything else?
You're looking around. She'll turn to Silyra. How's your chainmail been holding up?
Wonderfully. It's been very useful. Thank you.
Wonderful. You are you all are obviously folk that are heroic, I imagine. At least I hope I'm not selling to evil people.
We try not to be, yes.
I'm sure in the coming while you'll hear of our great deed or whatever.
I don't know how that works, I suppose.
Well, I've got something new. Not for sale, unfortunately, but it's something I've been desperately wanting to try out. And if you all are heroic, perhaps I could put... She takes out, like, what appears to be, like, a large accordion, but one side is larger than the other, and the other side ends with a large lens. I could put a picture of you up on the wall, but I won't have to paint a thing.
Sunny's eye twitches.
What?
What is that then?
This is a camograph. It allows me to capture an instance of life, as it were, and put it to parchment easily enough. Unfortunately, it appears that it's a bit difficult to capture color with it, so it would only be grays, blacks, whites, browns.
Not a big deal.
A cam. Is it
A
bigger
camera
on the
glass.
inside?
I'm uncertain, if I'm being honest. I'm afraid to open it up and look around because it's a rather expensive item.
Do you have to go inside to use it? A camera,
No.
like a
I
room.
point this at you, preferably you group, and it will simply there will be quite a big flash. It's not good. It kind of takes in a lot of darkness, so there's a big flash of light, and then it will capture your likeness.
Let's do it. Why are we talking? This sounds fun.
Will
Alastair's
it,
like trying to grab everyone.
will
Get over
it
here.
do anything to us?
What was that?
Will it do anything?
I imagine it will make you want to blink, which you absolutely must not do, by the way.
Sure.
Come on. Tail on Signy and hand on reasoning, other hands going for Silyra. Come on.
All right. Silyra is so confused because camera comes from a word that means chamber.
Yeah, you're doing the word thing again.
I
Gotta put this part of the device over here. Like you see her set up a kind of tripod where has like a flat surface upon it, places it there, and then she places another tripod about 10 feet away, as long as this sort of connecting billows are over in front of you all, and then you could see like this ring around it, around the central lens. There is kind of a dull bit of glass. It says, "All right, now I got to come over here and press this button. I need everyone to make a face that you would like to be remembered for." In three.
Alistair's doing the big peace signs, and he has the cloak billowing.
we have peace signs.
He's doing the rabbit ears behind reasoning and Signian.
Oh no.
Signian just does like a finger guns and like a half-hearted smile. Reasoning just looks ahead with he's smiling, but the funny cloak covers his mouth. His eyes are smiling at least.
Silyra just will take the same pose that she's held for a long time for portraits and stuff, but I mean, not standing for a portrait, it's a little bit different. She's a little more interested in the camera.
And Alistair tried to tickle
gonna roll
Silyra to make her
performance.
like to laugh, smiling.
Oh boy.
Silyra, is that allowed? Is that a
Oh!
thing? Oh god, what'd she do?
No, I got a 22 on performance.
She's gorgeous!
As you see a button is pressed, and there's just a bright flash that emits from the previously dark coloration of glass around it. I do need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you blink.
Oh no!
Oh, oh no!
Oh no!
Only Alastair blinks.
Oh.
I mean,
This is gonna be the
now
best
he's, just
picture
doing
ever.
now he's just doing the stereotypical anime closed eyes, big grin.
All right, there. She sees as like you hear like a loud like as say, I forgot, and she runs over to like the other part, and she like pulls back a third separate piece of this contraption, and there is printing from it the photo, and she grabs it. Right, well, there are some issues with this photo, but most of those seem to be purposeful.
What's wrong with it?
Well, it
No,
seems
that's
your
the
friend's a
photo.
little bit of a prankster, and she will hand you the photo where you can see Alastair doing bunny ears and
Cheesing, literally.
Sign just
Alastair, why
sighs.
the fingers?
Because it's fun.
right. I set it to make two, so it should be right. She'll take the other copy. You all can keep that one, and this one is the first to go on my. And she pulls like a cloth above like a really cheap bulletin board, and you see it just in printed parchment says "Wall of Heroes," and she
That's so
takes
cute.
a thumbtack and presses it into the wall, into the bulletin board.
Wait,
With the Order of Embers. Don't you
Order of
forget.
Embers. I'll write that on it.
Alistair's like, should we like contact Hammerfell and ask to do another photo?
If you want. Can you? Do
I
those
cannot
forever?
afford to take another picture.
It's alright.
Oh. Okay, sorry. We can
If you
hang
want,
the
I
other
could
one.
paint. I could paint him on.
Yes! Make a. You can do a portrait for inside of the mansion.
Well, it'll be difficult.
Deep
from-
fake him in.
This
From
I
what I've been
He's
told,
dead the whole time.
this picture that it produces is better than any Kenkudai is better than any painter can produce.
I'll see about that.
We'll find out. Simon's a really good painter.
Simon's gonna take the magic paint that he still has. That just like the color corrects to as he's painting.
No, not right now, you troglodyte.
I'm gonna do it. Fuck you.
No! Stop
Damn
it.
you.
Don't ruin her picture.
We can
okay, go
discuss
ahead.
this later.
It's too late to
Thank
interrupt
you.
now.
I'm the
Thank you.
best.
This is
You say it's too late.
incredible. Alastair. Counterspell.
Hold on. I'm lucky. Son of a bitch.
Old person is counterspell.
15. I don't have anything I don't have anything to add to that. Pepega.
If he ruins it, Silyra, you owe her a massive apology.
It's
We
15. That's
are
pretty
not
good.
painting
He's already
anything on it
begun.
right now.
Allow him to finish. After all, this is something I asked of you, so I really don't mind. In fact, I apologize. I didn't even realize that.
Can I stack luckies?
No, but for this, sure, why not?
Okay.
I love how Silyra said we're not painting, but then she stopped
we
Alistair
go.
from stopping him from doing it.
28. There we go. That's more like it.
Well,
That's
she's
more like
not
it.
gonna
28.
let. I thought she was holding the picture. She's not gonna let Sinean have it.
No, he's doing
There-
it for the shopkeep's copy.
Yeah, the
Oh.
shopkeep's copy.
Alistair was saying do it to our copy, not
I'm
her.
doing it to the wall. It's already on an easel. It's fine.
It is magnificent, and the quality of your penmanship is better than that of the photo. She says, "Well, this is there is a bit of a problem with a difference in quality, but not the one I was expecting. So I will certainly take it. Thank you very much."
Simeon blows on the the pen as if it's like a smoking gun, and then just twirls it in his fingers, and then holsters it in his painter supplies. That's what I thought.
Well,
Imagine
That's
the way his lucky worked is he's drawing, and then he does one mess up. And he's like, nope, we're doing that again, and it just rewinds back, and then he just does it again. Just rewinds time twice. It's fine.
as
Should
a
have
thank
been
you for
petty
that, here, take this, and she will hand you a healing potion.
Said should have been petty and subtle silvery barbs. That.
No, don't do that.
I
I
know.
already used your reaction, so
I know. Sinean needs this win. No, I said I should have just to be a tool.
Thank you for the picture.
Thank
Oh,
you.
my
You
healing
brought
potion.
me so much business, and having the opportunity to put heroes on my wall, well, that's also no small thing to do. You all said you were the Order of Embers? Is that what I heard?
Yep.
Yes.
I think I have heard of you. What has spread of your deeds in Hendrix?
Oh,
Yes.
Hendrix.
Yes, you saved an entire city from an alien invader.
and we've
That's-
done it again. If you'd believe
What?
it,
Well, I
you'll
wouldn't
hear about
surprise
it
me.
you'll hear about it in the news.
Oh, this was it. It wasn't here. It was here, wasn't it?
There.
No, the thing we did recently was. What about
So-
second invasion?
There
Yeah,
was.
one invasion. Yes. What about
do
second alien invasion?
Have you seen the structure in the center of the city?
Oh yes, that was going. I know quite a few people that are actually planning to move down there. Once it is complete.
It was controlled by a monster stealing people.
Oh God.
I love how she's like, not again.
Don't worry, it's dead though. But like, yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank
Alice
you
is
for
like, "Are you-"
saving everyone's lives, I suppose.
Well, we don't know
I-
what would have happened, but
Yes, we do. It was gonna take over everything. That's why we killed it. That's why it was bad. That's why we're badass heroes, Silyra.
I would say
Yeah.
I could put up a fight, but I'm really more of a crafter type person.
Yeah.
well,
It's okay.
if everyone just wanted to fight monsters, then society wouldn't run.
Fair.
That's why you have us.
Indeed, it's quite lucky. Quite lucky to have such a large amount of people. This city, lots of influx of income as of late. Lots of adventurers running through. Not too many of them, or not too little of them, have said they've been inspired by your deeds.
Good to know.
Silyra is like a little bit in shock.
You all
She's
have
like-
certainly become quite the inspiration to a couple young adventurers who actually, what of your disappearance after Hendrix?
Are we
What-
sure we should be talking about all this? You'll hear telepathically in your head, Silyra.
You were gone for over a year. Were taking some time off, or perhaps engaging. Hello, Kenku. Perhaps engaging in some magical crafting yourself. It does take time.
There are many things to do. We are not only interested in protecting places around Eidolon, we've visited family and
Well, right. So you certainly deserve to do whatever you like after you saved the literal world.
not the world, but
All in a week's worth.
Well, I don't think that I doubt that they would have stopped at Hendrix, or I doubt they would have stopped here. But yes,
I'll make a book about it, and I'll send you a copy. And you'll wink at them.
Stop
We've
with the
got-
evil books.
No, it's different this time. Shut
Now,
up.
you want to hear about saving the world?
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I'm saying.
Hold
Gotta
on,
make
it'll-
this a book. What are you on about? Be an autobiography.
we were just here to visit family, and then we found
We killed an Eldritch Horror.
we found
Heroes
what
never
was
sleep,
going
I
on,
suppose.
and well, it's
Certainly
Well,
not.
she doesn't sleep because she's an elf.
it's no more than most people would have done. It's surely
Would have if they could have.
I mean, it wasn't just us. We had help from some of the local gladiators.
we did.
Really?
They were very brave, especially the one. She likes to be called M. Hammerfell. She led the whole thing. Her and her family, actually, the Hammerfells are a family of knights.
Yes,
I don't
her
know
brother
him from the arena.
Samson Hammerfell has been traveling.
He was
with us, but
also
he'll be
part
staying
of
here.
the group, of course. I should have
That's the one
recognized you
that
when you
added to
came
the
in.
Well, if you meet him, he is a friend of ours.
I'll certainly keep it in mind. But you all are adventurers. Would you happen to come across any magical items that perhaps you cannot make use of? Perhaps you'd like to sell?
Do you buy any magical items?
Yes, of course. Well, I will buy magical items that are worth buying. Items that I believe would sell. Of course, I am a business, so if you have something that you are interested in selling, I most likely will purchase it, though the amount that I will purchase it will obviously vary.
So, yes.
What have you got to sell?
He goes to jokingly grab the bow he just bought.
I will buy it back for 12,000 gold pieces.
Signing face bombs.
How much will you buy this for? And he'll take off the tiara.
The headband of intellect?
Yeah.
That I would buy for, well, kind of, you see the eyes kind of flash for but a moment before, she says, well, an intelligence increaser. I would potentially buy that for lots of people here. It's a very intellectual place. I'll say 1,500 gold pieces for that.
Is that like a good amount? He's looking at Sineum.
Slater's like, I don't know how
Sign,
much
like,
this stuff is worth either.
Will like suddenly do like a thumbs up, like jutting thumbs up, like up it, raise it.
Alistair doesn't know what you're meaning by that, so he'll be like,
So it looks like a thumbs up.
3,000.
Sure.
Signing gives a thumbs up.
Okay. Wait, Silyra, am I allowed to sell this?
Certainly.
Well, it was yours originally. You just gave it to me because you got a cooler one.
We are a team. We share things, and you gave me this this armor. We share.
Yeah. Also, your new one came with a god in it, so that's kind of cool. Sure. And he'll hand it over to
All right. We'll give you 3,000 gold pieces.
Alastair, how many the concept of attunements is understood, correct?
Yes.
How many attunements do you have currently?
Why do you think I sold the headband, Reasoning?
For the bow?
Yes.
I see. How many do you have, Silyra?
3. I don't think I could attune to many more things.
And you, Sineon? Sunny is like putting on the ward, and he's just like, this is my dead. I have this ring. I guess it's good to have as a backup. He'll hold out the blue cat's eye cut gem ring. That is the +1 ring of protection he has.
Oh no!
Yeah, you thought Alistair was fucking crazy now? That was with an almost 20 intelligence score.
Oh no! How high's your wisdom?
Oh, his wisdom's not bad.
That's
I mean,
fine.
his it's not bad. It's still positive. It's just not nearly as high as it was.
60% of 0 is still 0.
The eyes will flash once again. Rather impressive enchantment upon it. I'd buy this from you for 2,400 gold pieces today.
I think I will keep it just in case. Thank you very much, though.
Of course.
There's no other magic item shop in town, right?
There's not. There are, I imagine, some back alley dealers that may be able or will claim to cut you a deal, but I wouldn't trust what they have to sell.
Yeah. Do you know where I could find expensive sort of jewelry or whatever? Or is that also just here?
If you're looking for expensive jewelry,
Well, it's more like a
there's
reliquary.
may fall under the broad, the kind of broadness of Seagram Mercantiles.
Good to know. Were they? Oh wait, is this a store I'm aware of existing? Where is
It is a big kind of if department stores existed in Eidolon, this is it.
Where is it? Shift ping.
Shift ping.
Reveal it to me.
I will not anymore. It's
Okay.
right there. Let me do a big circle for you. Let's make this one black, and let's make it.
Well, I'm gonna head over that way. If you guys wanna meet up later,
Oh.
unless you
Alright.
guys need anything from a department store.
A department store?
It's got a lot of general goods inside.
I suppose we'll see you later then.
Signing
Silyra doesn't know what a
does
department store is either.
Signing does a peace sign, and we'll start heading out.
All right.
Wait, so what are we doing now?
We can
need
go back.
to
Well,
get clothing for our meeting.
Mm-hmm.
before you go,
Hmm?
um,
Simon's left the building.
okay.
Bye, Sidian.
You act like he can. You act like he's paying attention to anything after he's decided he's leaving.
Sidian! We'll just. I have thaumaturgy, bitch. You're not gonna get away from me.
Damn it! What? Comes back.
She asked us to please wait.
I do have an additional item. It is rather expensive, and I don't usually offer it up because it is quite powerful, but it may be useful to a band of heroes as well recognizes you.
We just spent all our money.
She will present a
The
she will
sadness.
go beneath and present a ring box that opens up to, you see a
Yes,
ring
sad.
that appears to be purely metallic, but it has the engraving of a harlequin beetle upon it.
Oh.
This item is like has no art because it's homebrew, but here you go.
Oh, that's why Zach knows what it is.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Just that.
But it requires attunement.
It
does
does
not.
not.
It's so funny though.
No, that's the
I've
thing.
seen one item that does that. That's a joke item, and it makes me laugh
In
every
fact,
time I see it.
Every ring is that ring of attunement.
Yeah. You
How
have
do
to
we
wear it
get
for
it?
an hour to get used to it.
How much is it?
This would be 28,000 gold.
And
Just like with the
spent all our
lodestone.
money.
That just like with the lodestone, Al's first thought is that enough money to kill someone over?
28,000 or 2,800?
28,000.
To kill no.
According to Sidian, that was like a lifetime's worth of money for most people. So that means it's worth a lifetime. You use the words.
This conversation better be telepathic or Silyra's gonna
I mean, this is
them
him
all.
to himself in his own brain with his other four voices.
This is what Alastair charges for murder.
Have you ever seen Alien X from Ben 10 where he has like the different heads in his
I've
mind?
never
he has
seen
to
Ben
argue
10.
with? Okay, well that's just Alastair in his own brain. It's just different versions of himself yelling at each other.
If you cannot afford it at the moment, this item, unlike the others, will not cycle through very quickly. And I don't plan on selling it for a very long time.
Well, I mean,
You are the first person I have offered it to in the 2 years that it has been created.
I'm glad you revealed it before we spent all our money. So, good on you.
We will think on it.
Sidian, don't be rude just because she made a. Never mind.
Thank you.
Hold on. You said 28?
28,000, yeah.
28. I'm trying to see if I can do math.
Thank you, Cecil.
Alistair, why
I'll
is
let
your
them know
nose
you said
bleeding?
that.
Oh, because I'm hemorrhaging internally.
Because his brain
Because
suddenly
he
shrank.
ran face first into the fourth wall.
Because his brain just shrunk 60% in size. It just someone took like an icing smoother you use on like fondant
If
to
I
Alice's
It's-
brain.
if I
It's,
give
it's like the
back the
Grinch
Shadow Ward
scene,
with the
but with
receipt for
brain.
full refund, smile emoji, I could get it.
Yeah,
Or we can just come back and get it.
Or a persuasion check for that.
Good thing I cast glibness while I was walking out.
It's up to you.
Because, you know, if I cast glibness and I make a persuasion check, you want to know what happens?
I mean, we can also just cast a spell and make her die.
No, we'll just come back.
You didn't say that out loud, right?
Alistair?
Yeah, right?
Of course.
No, he's still contemplating if he wants to kill her or not.
Okay. Just
No,
make
it's
sure.
fine. We'll come back later. Peace.
He's like,
Anything
I
else
can try
before
out
I
this new
leave?
bow.
So he like turns around to like walk out and then quickly turns back around and is just like, anything else before I leave?
I'll miss
No,
you.
That should be all.
Stanley like looks at Alistair like, what? And then just like slowly turns out and leaves.
Wait, before you go.
Damn it!
I'm
I
joking.
like her. I like her a lot.
Alright, bye.
But
Stanley leaves.
anything else I can help you two with?
She then pulls out.
You three.
She then pulls out a +5 foci that only Celestial Warlocks can attune to that will disappear in 1 hour unless purchased.
There's this thing from another universe called Exandria. It's called a vestige of divergence.
Son of a bitch! It's actually for 500 gold pieces.
Anything else I could do for you all?
Alistair's leaving. He's bored now.
You have done quite a lot for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
She did. She let us purchase things from her. She
Reason he floats out.
I will follow them.
All right. What is everyone getting up to?
Signing just wants to buy a funny,
We
expensive
need
reliquary.
clothes. I've been looking at Pinterest. So I know what I want her dress to look like.
All
I'm
right.
not here to fight. I'm here to play dress up.
Alistair's gonna check on his cat's eyes to see what's happening in the the fucking household. I forgot what Dad's first name was.
Indicative.
Or Daddy in this. What's happening with Daddy Stonap?
You're like looking through the cat's eyes.
Yep.
Hasn't been awfully long. He's still sleeping against the wall.
We had to walk nearly a mile to get to the store.
It doesn't take that long.
Question: is the cat still in his lap, or is the cat moved around the house?
The cat has free reign. It has been knocking, tinkering stuff over the entire time
Alastair!
it's been there.
What have you done?
Stop it! Stop that! You know what? Alistair knows how to fix this problem. If you can't trust the cat, send the demons.
Alastair,
You're gonna
what-
see Alistair summon the imps.
What are you doing?
Fixing Signy and Dad's house because my cat's ruining it.
What? I
They fly.
thought that was your familiar.
Yeah, it's also a cat, Silyra.
You left it with the cat mind in Sinyon's father's house.
Well, yeah, it's rude to take over people's minds like that. It's fine. The demon monkeys will fix it.
Silyra's like, I do not have time to debate the theory of mind with you right now. I have a dress to get.
I was really gonna say, you go focus on dress shopping and being pretty. I'll deal with that. Don't look mad,
I'm not mad.
because you are pretty.
Thank you, Alastair.
Pretty annoying.
Yes, I'm aware.
Let's go buy dresses.
I do not want a dress.
Alistair wants a dress.
Alastair can get a dress.
Gender is a construct. Tear it apart.
All right. We'll go ahead and hit the break now.
Have you been enjoying playing your new character, Zachem?
Yeah. No, I fully expected this. This is totally fine.
Silyra's
I'm
like,
just waiting.
Do you know
I have,
when you'll be introduced?
yes. I
Do
have
we need
accepted.
to do the thing first?
No. You guys just go about your day.